and welcome back indoors. All right, we are going to focus on our core work today. So we are going to do upper core, lower core. We're going to do a little bit of those obliques, a little bit of shoulder work just in our planks, but we're really going to focus in. And what I want you to think about today is making sure that we're not using our lower back for any of these exercises. Now, of course, I'm going to say that again a million times during these videos, but you want to make sure that you're not using your lower back, and I'll try to give you some keys to think about while you're doing this. But what I always want you to think about is that you're keeping that core tight, okay? So your belly button is sucked into your spine. Or think about like when you're getting into a pool, a swimming pool for the first time, and it's really cold and you kind of suck in and everything's really tight. Or again, my best example is, you know, when people come try to poke me in the belly, I don't want them poking anything, so I like suck in just automatically. That's what I mean by keeping that core tight. You don't have to necessarily be skinny, it's just you want everything to be nice and supported and tight. Like there's a girdle wrapping around that core, okay? So core is not just gonna be your abs, it's gonna be your front, your sides, and your back area, and we are going to work all of that without hurting our back. Always make those adjustments if you're hurting your back. All right, that's a lot of information. You want to get started, I'm sure, get this video done. So what we're going to do is 8 exercises for a total of 30 seconds of work and 10 seconds of transition / me explaining what the next exercise is going to be. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Just grab your mats. You want something thick because we're going to protect the elbows and the back. So just make sure you have cushion. If you have carpet that's nice and cushioned, totally fine. But that's all we're going to use today. It's just a little bit of space, and then we're going to use our thick mats to protect our back as we're laying down, or our elbows as we're planking. All right, so grab your stuff, and when you're ready, come on back. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I have the timer set on 30 seconds with that 10-second transition time. We're going to take this nice and easy, warming up the core. So we're going to go down onto our forearms, and and I do that, by the way, just to protect those wrists. It's just kind of my preference type of thing. You can always do this straight arms, but I like to do it with those elbows directly underneath the shoulders, okay? So we've got 30 seconds on the clock going into that plank position. You want your elbows down, feet out, straight body, and go. We're just going to hold it here. Make sure your butt is squeezed, so it's not just your abs. You want your nice flat body. You don't want to sink in if you feel this in that lower back. I want you to lift those hips up. Tuck that pelvis, squeeze those glutes, everything nice and tight as you just hang in here. Neutral neck. You can see my chin was down just a little bit. I want to push it back up and hold. Elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Breathing if you can. Good. And now we've got 10 seconds. We're flipping over to do some toe reaches. All right, so you're going to come onto your back. Push your back down, legs go straight above you. Reach for your toes, and you lift your head up, and then you go back down. Back up, back down. Up, down, up. Just like that. Now, push. Every time you come up, I want you to think about that you're pushing your lower back down against that mat. So you're just pushing your back down. Push it back down. Push. If you need to, you can support the head with your hands. What I don't want you to do is pull on that neck. Your chin is always away from that chest. Good. From here, you're just going to lay your legs out flat. We're going to do a circle with just the top half. Now, you want to find a point for your sight to be on. So you want a spot that you're facing, looking up at that ceiling, sky, whatever you're looking at. In the circle, supporting the head with your hands. Breathing. Big circle. Your lower back still pushes down a little bit, and you're lifting everything above the ribs. So ribs and above is coming up off the mat. Elbows up wide. Keep that chin away from that chest. Keep this work out of that neck. Okay, rest. We're gonna go the other way. So we did not alternate ways on that. In case you did, just do it again. Ready? Go. Now this is a quick core workout. No big deal. Keeping that chin away from that chest. Working the upper, lower, obliques. Everything is what we're trying to hit today. Good. Keep breathing. Keep this out of that neck. Alive and well. We're going to flip over in a second. We're going to a plank again. Good. So we're going to come up. We've got 10 seconds to flip over to that plank. We're going to rock your hips. Rock that body side to side. So elbows under those shoulders, legs straight. And then you rock it to your right and then to your left. Just rocking those hips gently, side to side. Again, if you feel this in that lower back, I want you to lift your hips a little bit higher. Make sure that belly button is sucked into that spine. And you're breathing. Working that core. All the different directions. Good. Come on back. We're going to make an L with those legs. You got your back leg up, your front legs down, and you're just going to lift your head and shoulders up to those feet. Now, modification here is to put that bottom foot down, which is what I'm going to do. Don't want to put too much strain on my stomach, but you can lift that straight leg about 2 inches up, or keep it down. Keep the leg up. You're still going to feel it, I promise. Again, if you feel this creeping into that back, I want you to bend those knees to your chest and take a break, and then come back in when you're ready. Good. Switch. This is what I mean. Take that break. Come on back in when you're ready. Switch those legs up. One leg up, one leg out. And straighten and go. Exhale. You don't want to twist here. We're just chilling it out. Bring it up. Take as much time as you need to rest. Keep this work out of the neck, out of the lower back. Push that back down as you lift your head and shoulders up. Hang in there. Good. Now, don't forget, I'm doing the modified version. You're going to lay down here. You're going to take those legs straight. We're going to do windshield wipers, so your legs are straight. I'm, again, doing modified. So I'm going to bend my knees gently and rock it left and right. And I'm using this oblique here to lift my legs up. And then I'll use this one to lift it up. Now to make it harder, my hands are out wide on the floor, protecting me. Now, to make this harder, you go further. But I really want you to be pulling with those obliques. Think about what part of your core you're working, okay? 7 seconds, and then we're done with the circuit. Easy cheesy. Keep going. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze it. Chill out for a second. And then we'll get round 2 going in just a minute. All right, here we go again. Next circuit, back down to that plank position. And go. Elbows underneath, squeeze those glutes. Breathing, breathing. Holding it up, hips up. You feel this in your lower back. You can always hit those knees. That is definitely a modification. You just want to make sure that you're at that forward angle. Otherwise, I want you up off of those knees. Hold it as long as you can. The next time you do this video, you can hold it for a little bit longer. 5 seconds. 3. And good. Now roll over. Do those toe reaches. Feet up. Lift and lower. Now, this is a little bit too much for you. Keep those knees bent and just go up. Still too much? Feet down. Otherwise, back up. But also, again, put those hands behind the head, supporting the neck. It's up to you. 8 seconds left. Keep going. 2. Good. And we're going to do those big circles, so you're going to rest those legs down. Don't forget, we're going to lift the head and shoulders, keeping that lower back pressed down. It's going to come up just a titch, but only a titch. Titch is a technical frame, or phrase. Technical measurement, I should say. Big circle. And again, all of this is done inside. You don't have to go to the gym for this. This is a short workout, so you don't have to say, I don't have time. Yeah, you do. I promise you. Sometimes I say funny things. Good, relax. And by sometimes, I mean always. Keep that back down. Relax it all. And you're doing a great job so far. If you're doing this at all and not just watching me while you're eating a bag of chips, you're doing a great job. We're going to flip over in just a minute. You're just breathing. Gentle, gentle. If you start to feel pulls, relax and come back in when you can. Really focusing. A way to think about the whole time. I'm going to keep saying this over and over. Think about what you should be feeling working and then what you shouldn't be feeling working. Okay, so you get 10 seconds to roll up and over. Got that side to side plank. You go, hopefully you're there already. Gotta be a little careful getting up and around and then rock it side to side. There we go. Nice and easy. Gonna rock that body, build the core. 15 seconds. 6 seconds, hang in there. 5, 3, 2, and good. Turn it back over. Got those L legs. You just start with an L. Leg down, leg up. The lift, don't forget I'm modifying because I'm keeping that back, the bottom leg down. You can hold it up, okay? You gotta do what feels good. Keep it out of your back. None of this should be in your back at all. At all. Take a break if it is. Pause it. Breathe. Come back when you can. Okay? Protect that back. Protect that neck. Lifting your head and shoulders. Breathe. Good. Switch. That leg goes down. This leg goes up. As straight as you can get it. Not very straight in my case. And we're breathing. So, just breathing through here. Lifting the head and shoulders. Shoulder blades coming up. As much as you can comfortably do it. Now, you're going to have lots of options. The more you do these exercises, the more range of motion you'll have, the more stability, control, and the less you'll have a tendency to put it in. Good, that back. So we're gonna rock it side to side. 3, 2, now don't forget I'm going to my bent knee. You guys can go to your straight leg. I just wanna make sure I don't pull anything. Going side to side, using that oblique. Think about it, what am I doing here? Okay, now I'm using this side to lift up. If you have to tuck that pelvis, we'll use this side now to lift up. That's what I want you thinking about. Arms straight out to the side, totally fine. Keep breathing. Push that lower back down, the whole back down as you come up and over right here. Push, and then now your opposite side comes up, and then push it, roll it, like a spine massage. Good. That is it for this workout, or for this circuit, not workout. We're gonna go around again, hug your knees into your chest, relax it out, and then let's get started on the next one when you're ready. All right, guys, let's do this last one. We're gonna go ahead and start with that plank again, last time through, 30 seconds. Get into position. And go. And breathe. Now, this is a quick workout, and the reason we're only doing it 3 times is just not because that's more efficient for you or anything. It's just I wanted to give you the opportunity to do a quick workout today, since some of my workouts have been over 30 minutes in this challenge. But if you would like to do this again twice through, just to put me on mute, I strongly recommend muting me. But if you do want to go ahead and do this again, it's still going to be good. It's still going to be beneficial as long as you're keeping the work out of the back and the neck. 2, 1, and go. Oh, toe reaches. So I recommend that you can, if you can, to do it all around. And if not, then that's it. And you're still going to feel benefits and build up that core. Now, you know that the core is not going to guarantee a 6-pack. So I just kind of want to put that out there. Just because you're doing this, you're not going to get a 6-pack tomorrow. You have to increase the cleanliness of the food that you're eating. You have to do this on a consistent basis. Consistency, where it's at. Keep breathing. Good. Go to the circles. And food. I hate to say the food one because that's my weakest area. Is that nutrition? Because, you know, chocolate's just there, right? And it's hard sometimes to not want to eat it all the time. But keep breathing. right? Yeah, she did this. All right, we're gonna switch directions. Make sure that you're pushing that back down when you can. When your body's going down, your back goes down. Pushing your lower back down. Baby tuck on that pelvis. Pelvis right here. You want to tuck it a little bit as you come around and go. That's it. Just keep breathing. You don't feel anything by the end of this. I want you to come up higher in that circle. Okay, more to another round. Breathe. You can hear I'm starting to shake a little bit. Especially because I recorded extra and I had to stop, so I've already done this too many times. Going down to that plank. Oops, go down, elbows down. We're walking the hips side to side. Y'all should already be started. It's just a baby rock. Okay, see my feet go just a little bit with it. You can go further and be in that bigger range of motion than I do, as long as you're protecting that back. Keep those elbows and those shoulders. Work in those obliques. Keep breathing. Good. Knees down. Flip it back over. L legs, L legs. This time, if you've been doing my modified version, try to go ahead and not do it. Just lifting and lower. Most of this is hitting the upper abdomen area today, but any of the plank variations are always hitting your entire core, lifting the head and shoulders up. Keep breathing. Relax, relax that neck. Switch it up. Leg straight, other leg up. Straighten up as you can get them, and go. Keep going. Breathe. Lifting your head and shoulders, keeping everything nice and protected. Supporting the head with your hands, belly button sucked into your spine. Make sure again that whole tight core that we talked about. Lifting and lowering. From here we're going to go to those windshield wipers and then we'll be done. That'll be it. See, I'm nice sometimes, right? I've been told I'm not. I've been told very recently that I'm not nice with these workouts. And you're welcome for that. Take those hands out nice and wide. Pushing that lower back down. Rocking it side to side. Now, again, this is the super modified version. I want you to have those legs straight if you can. Super modified. Rocking left and right. Breathing here. Keep breathing. Keep it using those obliques, lifting it up. I think this is it. Good. Yep, that is definitely it. All right, y'all. Way to go. Way to go on this core workout today. Again, and I already said this, but it's not just doing it once. That's not going to give you those perfect abs tomorrow. But building up that core is going to help you in all areas of your workouts. Efficiency, form. It's going to help you, when you're reaching for stuff in the closet and you reach, your core is nice and tight. It's going to help you when you reach, protect that lower back. You've got lots of benefits of doing these core workouts. So try to get it in. Try to do these planks. Try to do some of these exercises as frequently and consistently as possible. It's going to be worth it, I promise. And then if you clean up a little bit of your kitchen stuff too, you're going to really see the difference. All right. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I feel like you got a little something in there. Now, if you are not feeling any core workout or that wasn't hard enough for you, they were short circuits. So do it again. All right. Have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.